Have you ever thought to yourself, is this all that I'm meant to be? We're constantly shown what success is supposed to look like, as if it's a mold that we're supposed to fit into. But what if we don't have to fit into a mold to be successful? Today we're going to explore this topic, and I'm not going to give you a step-by-step guide to follow. Instead, we're drawing inspiration from powerful examples within nature that'll actually stick with us and ensure that we'll get a deeper understanding of the concept. We'll look closely in nature to see how success and beauty can exist in countless forms. Then just maybe we'll see this within ourselves and feel more complete and whole in our own lives. To understand the true meaning of success, we must explore why we have such a hard relationship with it in the first place. The very idea of success can make us hesitate. It can bring on feelings of comparison or insecurity. It can even make us doubt ourselves. We're taught that beauty exists only in perfection. This notion is amplified by social media posts that are flawless, or even AI images and video. It leads us to think that our authentic, unfiltered lives almost seem insufficient. Let's bring it back to ourselves for a moment. We begin at the foot of our own doubts. We've all felt it, the itch of comparison or that sting of inadequacy. However, when we look into nature, we realize there is more than one way to be successful. Success exists in persistence, in growth, and in simply moving forward. We often look at ourselves and see shortcomings. We see others' paths and wonder, why not mine? We ask ourselves, why do I struggle and they succeed? That's because we measure our worth against others. For some reason, we tend to focus on what we lack instead of what makes us unique. We measure who we are against others, thinking success is something to compete for, or that it's scarce and only reserved for others. But here, in nature, we're shown something invaluable. Beauty and success are never a competition. They are a celebration, and nature is the greatest teacher of that truth. Looking around, we notice that no two trees are the same. One does not diminish the other. A birch doesn't look at the pine and wish for deeper roots. They simply become. What if we dared to do the same? Nature doesn't chase uniformity, it celebrates diversity. Rivers don't compare currents. The sunlight doesn't envy the shade. Each element has its unique role, just like each of us. This little stream, it isn't a towering waterfall or a roaring river. It's exactly what it is, a gentle, flowing presence that nourishes everything around it. And so do we. Our purpose doesn't dismiss anyone else's. In our own lives, scars are not flaws. They're testaments. Proof that we endure, we adapt, we grow. Standing here, it's impossible to deny the beauty of this world. Everything out here is different, yet they all belong. They all contribute toward a cooperative purpose, a collective. Our differences don't divide us, they connect us. They make the world richer and more complete, and that is success. The forest is a masterpiece of diversity. Every tree, every leaf, every branch is different. Some are tall and strong, others are bent and twisted, some are covered in moss, others smooth and bare, and yet, together, they create something magical. They remind us that there's no mold we have to fit into, because it's about variety, differences, and the uniqueness of each individual part. In quiet clearings like this, we're reminded that beauty often hides where we aren't looking, welcoming patience and waiting for presence. Every challenge and every choice led us here, and sometimes we have to earn it. Then there's moments like this, where we feel fortunate to witness beauty unrestrained. Water, carving a legacy. Each drop is unique, yet part of something greater. Similar to how every ripple shapes the surface, our actions sculpt the person that we become. They'll tell you this isn't Niagara, not Yosemite, as if beauty in nature is a contest with judges and scorecards. Look closely though. See how the water chooses every path at once? There is no right path. It leads to the same place. We were never meant to blend in. We were meant to stand out, to bloom in our own time, our own path. Sometimes we get so caught up in what we're not that we forget to appreciate what we are. The sound of this water, the way it glistens in the light, it's authentic. It's not trying to be anything else, and neither should we. What if we let go of comparison? What if we stopped seeing success as a race and started seeing it as a reflection of resilience or ongoing progress? So let's make a promise to ourselves, to each other. Let's free ourselves from comparison. Let's focus on what makes us unique. Because the truth is, there's not just one way to be successful. There are countless ways. We are not meant to follow the same path. Our differences, our journeys, they all make us strong. There is success in endurance, in stillness, where we find peace and clarity, in movement, where we make progress, and in transformation, where we evolve. In these woods, we rediscover that beauty is not a standard to meet, but a gift to cherish. And so we step forward just as we are, beautiful in every imperfect, glorious way. In a world echoing demands on how to look, what to be, and how to measure up, we forget that authenticity is the purest form of beauty out there. And the best part is we all have that within us. The success of others does not take away from our own. When we look into nature, we see that progress is everywhere. It's time to see it in ourselves. It's time to free ourselves from comparison, to let go of the need to measure up, because success is not a single destination. It's a journey, and we're already on our way. Embrace your own path.